Dobra, cześć.
Cześć.
Super. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
Keep it fluent in Polish one day, and inform us is what they say.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another brand new episode of Fluent in Fuhr. So today is the special episode that I was hyping these past few days, where I'm going to finally have a collaboration with another YouTuber. This week on my show, I'll have Norbert, the Ecolinguist, who has a language learning YouTube channel and business. He teaches people Polish online, and he actually contacted me and offered me free Polish lessons to help me in my journey to learning Polish. You can check out his channel, the link will be in the description. So, he's going to use a brand new and interesting method to get me to learn Polish fluently in the 2 months I have left. We're halfway there, folks, and we need all the help we can get. And like every great athlete, I need a great coach. My coach is going to be Norbert. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Norbert.
Just explain your strategy for teaching me Polish and why you think it's going to work.
We're going to start with a guided conversation, and guided conversation is a methodology that is going to leverage your knowledge of Serbian. Hopefully, we're going to be able to use as much of that as possible. I'm going to keep the lesson in Polish as much as possible. Sometimes you may feel like you don't understand 100%, but it's fine. With visual aids to help you understand, get you speaking whenever possible. I will give you some tools to navigate the conversation in Polish. If you probably already have some knowledge of Polish already, so we'll be able to use that. And I believe that since you already know Serbian, it's you can learn much faster than with traditional methods, because we can just immerse you in Polish, and your brain will just start acquiring the words that kind of they're already there in your mind, but you just need to discover the similarities and maybe make new connections. So as much exposure as possible you need. That's the idea.
Sounds perfect.
And I'm going to show you a bit of our lesson. So this is a little example of what our lesson looked like now that you saw the method that he described.
Bardzo dobrze. To teraz zaczniemy mówić po polsku. Idziemy teraz do twojego workbooka.
Tak.
Zaczniemy od kilku prostych wyrażeń. Dobra? Chcę, żebyś je przeczytał. Prawdopodobnie już je znasz, ale chcę, żebyś je sobie przypomniał. Tak? Rozumiesz? Proszę, przeczytaj.
Rozumiem. Czy rozumiesz? Rozumiem to. Nie rozumiem tego. Jeszcze raz proszę. Czy możesz powtórzyć? Co to jest?
Posiłek. Czy wiesz, co to znaczy posiłek?
Nie wiem.
Posiłek to jest jedzenie. W ciągu dnia jesz. Jedzenie, tak?
Jedzenie. Tak. Dlaczego obiad nie jest jeszcze gotowy?
Bardzo dobrze. Wystarczy powiedzieć dlaczego plus zdanie, całe zdanie. Dlaczego obiad nie jest jeszcze gotowy?
And this is a little conversation I had with Norbert based on the feedback of the lesson. So you can see what I thought of the lesson, what he thought of it, and how we're going to go on, because we're going to have lessons probably twice a week.
So let me know, how did you feel about it, and if you've learned something new today.
I learned a lot of vocabulary, I feel, and I really like the method of trying to use as much Polish as possible, and trying to also, because you told me to use, my Serbian intuition, it helped me a lot, except
Yeah.
for jutro and rano. All the other words I pretty much got if I guessed them in Serbian. Speaking languages that aren't similar to Serbian my whole life, if I tried to guess from Serbian, I would almost always be wrong. So I kind of lost that intuition in French and English.
It's much
Mhm.
better to use Serbian, especially as
Mhm.
you were telling me before, when you go to the store and a lady doesn't understand you, you would switch to English. But if you actually switch to Serbian, maybe you would have a better chance of communicating with her, you know?
Yeah, that's what my parents tell me.
Yeah, that's
When I heard it, it didn't sound like anything because I couldn't visualize the word. But when I saw the letters, I knew nove, so novego. It was simple to guess.
mm-hmm. Yes, so reading helps definitely. The fact that I'm typing things sometimes can trigger something in your mind that you may not be perceiving it auditory
Yeah,
just listening, but when you see it, it's just reinforces that word. From my perspective as a teacher, it went very well. Like with just English speakers, I'm not able to get that far within the first class. With you, I feel like we went so far away. Like I couldn't even predict that we would go that far.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, so definitely if we keep this kind of dynamic, I think your goal of getting to a high level of Polish in 4 months is achievable.
I want to tell you a broad message about setting goals. So, in life, when you set a crazy goal like learning Polish fluently in 4 months, you just have to trust. This might sound crazy, but you have to trust that the universe, the people around you, somebody will be there to help you. And when I knew this when I started the project, that when I announce it to the world, somebody along the way is going to come and help me achieve my goal of being fluent in Polish in 4 months. When I got a message, an email from Norbert, telling me he wants to help me, I was really happy, and I knew that I was going to be fluent in Polish in the 2 months I have left. This is a really good sign, folks, and I'm really excited about this collaboration. So thank you so much for watching yet another brand new episode of Fluent in 4, and see you next time. Do widzenia.